Hey guys, this is Spencer from Buildapreneur, and I've had a lot of people asking me in the past few days about a software called Builderall, because it's very similar to ClickFunnels, which is a software that I promote pretty heavily. And so I was able to download Builderall, and I spent a lot of time playing around with Builderall. And so I want to do a comparison on how Builderall compares to ClickFunnels, because they are going after a very similar market. And obviously Builderall is a lot cheaper than ClickFunnels, which makes a lot of people think that that's the route they need to go. So I want to compare the two and explain why people are using ClickFunnels and why people are hopping to Builderall, and you can make the best decision for you. I will say at the beginning of the video, after using both, I'm going to be staying with ClickFunnels. And so I might promote ClickFunnels a little heavier in here because that's where I felt like the best play for me was. So let's look at the two. What these two are is they're basically marketing softwares that help us build content for people. And so ClickFunnels is a little more focused. ClickFunnels focuses on how we can build a sales funnel where we can specifically focus on a sales funnel and an automation email process after the sales funnel. And that's what ClickFunnels does. And so hopefully you're familiar with the concept of sales funnels, right? We take somebody in and we kind of nurture them and lead them from product to product and kind of upsell them and then shoot them emails and stuff after to help them continue to grow and understand us and like our products and purchase more products. Now, Builderall kind of promotes themselves as more of an all-in-one solution. So they claim that they can be a website, that they can be a blog, that they can create sales funnels, that they can create apps, that they can create videos, that they can create really all kinds of things. A lot more bells and whistles. That's why they say they're all in one, whereas ClickFunnels, listen to the name funnels, focuses on sales funnels. And so I kind of want to go over the two things they can both do. So they both have page builders, and I guess I'll hop in here and show you something real quick. They both have page builders where you can really easily drag and drop and build a quick page. Okay, so an example here in my ClickFunnels account is this realtor funnel that I have hacked or kind of seen somebody else advertise, and I've created a similar funnel. So ClickFunnels is more of a traditional, the way the web works. Okay, so it breaks everything down into columns like this, and you can in the page builder I can build into this column, or I can add a new row, and I can do as many columns as I want. I can add elements to those columns. Okay, so really simple. I can add things like text here, or I can add buttons, I can add videos, whatever I want. But basically, in ClickFunnels, their page builder is you create a row, which is this, which goes all the way across. You throw a column or a set of columns into that row, and then you fill the columns with elements, and they have tons of elements and things that they do. So pretty simple, and the thing that a lot of people like about it is it's very responsive. So if you watch when there's the load. If you watch what's happening here, okay? This is important. When I go like this, you see how it's adjusting. It doesn't matter what size my screen is. It's going to look good. It's going to make sure it looks good. That's what a responsive screen does. It just says, hey, I've got so much room, and I'm going to find a way to make it work no matter what. Okay? So I like that, and that's the way modern websites should and must look to work on all these different screen sizes and resolutions and things, right? So that's ClickFunnels. Okay, Builderall is a little different. Okay, so in my Builderall, I'm gonna go and oops, wrong button. I'm gonna show you my site here, and I'm gonna show you the editor for Builderall is a very different concept. So you remember ClickFunnels, it's kind of very structured. It says, hey, here's some columns. How many columns do you want? What do you want to put in these columns? And we're going to resize the columns based on how big the screen is, right? Now, Builderall does something very different. It's almost like a PowerPoint, okay? So it doesn't segment them and put them into columns, which is the way the web kind of traditionally has worked, is you build out. Your entire website is built into 12 columns, and you say, hey, I want this column to be 2 columns wide, and that might sound confusing, but that makes it so it can respond to screen sizes. But watching Builderall, okay, in ClickFunnels how there was columns lined up, and I could put it in this column, or I could click it and put it in this column. But here you see how there's no columns. So Builderall, you would think you'd like that, right? Oh, look, I can add any element that I want. Oh, that's not the one. I can add any element that I want. Say I want to add a button. Okay. I can add any element and I can put it wherever I want. Oh, that's great. I can design it to look exactly like I want, right? That sounds great, but let's say you have a page, for example, this page right here, okay? Let's look at a preview of this page and I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about. Watch what happens when I have a different screen size, so maybe a bigger or a smaller screen here. See how it doesn't respond? See, it doesn't know how. It wasn't built in columns the way the internet was built. It's built like a PowerPoint, and so it's pretty much just a picture, and it can't resize. It doesn't know how to resize because it wasn't coded that way. And so Builderall is easier. You can build it exactly like you want. You can just build it almost like a Microsoft PowerPoint, but it's not coded in a way that the internet can understand it and respond to every screen size appropriately, okay? So they do have an option. You can change it, and you can edit it and say, on mobile phones, I want it to look different. I want it to look just like this, and that is an option with Builderall. The problem is mobile phones are all different sizes, and for one, and then there's tablets, and then there's different sizes of tablets, and then there's screens like my 13-inch screen, and then there's 15-inch screens, and then there's 17-inch screens, and you need a website that can look at the screen and it can respond, okay? So that's Builderall. That's in my opinion, ClickFunnels wins that with the page editor. Their page editor may be a little harder to use, but it's because it's working the way the internet works, and it's going to respond very appropriately to every website that it gets on. Affiliate programs, they have very similar affiliate programs. Okay, the only difference in their affiliate programs, well, there's two. So ClickFunnels affiliate program, ClickFunnels has about 30 products, right? And so as an affiliate of ClickFunnels, if you can get someone to click any of your links, then any products they buy that are ClickFunnels products, after that, you're going to get commission on. That's ClickFunnels. Builderall has an affiliate program as well, but it's only for Builderall because they only have one platform, right? And the Builderall affiliate platform or affiliate program, you have to pay $99. You have to pay a franchise fee, a $99 franchise fee to be a Builderall affiliate. And I'm not saying that's not worth it. It's a one-time fee. It's $99, right? You can get a few people under you, and then you're paid off. But so that's the difference is you have to pay to be an affiliate with Builderall, and you don't with ClickFunnels. But and ClickFunnels has a lot more products that can be upsold that ClickFunnels will upsell, and you can get commissions off of in the future. Okay, the next thing I want to look at is pricing. So Builderall is, if you sign up with the link that I have down below, it's $29.99 a month. You have to sign up through an affiliate to be able to get that deal. Otherwise, it's $49 a month, I think. Okay, so $29.99 a month if you sign up for a link down below, and then another $97 if you want to join the affiliate program, which I highly recommend doing because Builderall is kind of in its infancy, and so as an affiliate you can do really well right now, and so I would definitely buy that $99 franchise fee, get a few people to join, and you're already all set. ClickFunnels, anyway, so yeah, that's the difference. ClickFunnels is $97 for a basic funnel creating plan, and it's about $197 for a funnel plus email automation plan. Okay, so it's a lot more. A lot more, and it actually, if you look at it on the surface, it has a lot less. Okay, so ClickFunnels has just basically a funnel creation, and it has email automation. Whereas Builderall, when I look here, got a site builder, app creator, responsive site, and blog builder, email automation, design, where you can kind of design like presentations and things like that. A video creator, where you can create little animated videos. It's got an app creator, where you can create apps. Lot more things, right? Like they're saying they're all in one, and they're really kind of going for that. And I guess here's my issue with that. So they are all in one, and you can sign up for Builderall using my link down below, and you will get a lot of things that you can do that you would have to pay for like multiple platforms outside of Builderall. I would say ClickFunnels definitely does funnel creation and email automation better. Okay, so the funnel creation is not the primary focus of Builderall, so they don't do it as well. And people will argue with you and say, no, they do it just fine, but I promise you they don't do it as well as ClickFunnels, who's been doing it for years. And then email automation, ClickFunnels email automation is incredible. They have you can target anybody, you can do anything with that email automation. It automatic when someone puts in their email address, ClickFunnels email automation will basically pull every bit of information online about that person, and you can target people for all kinds of things, hey, does this guy have more than 1,000 Facebook friends? Okay, I want to target him with this message because he's kind of a more influential person, right? You can do that in ClickFunnels because it has all those options. Builderall has a much more basic email automation where it's basically you send an email, you can tag, you can do a few more things, but if you are familiar at all with email automation and you've really seen the power of email automation, you will be highly disappointed in Builderall. App design, ClickFunnels doesn't even have, so Builderall may or may not do it better. Or you could say ClickFunnels or Builderall definitely does it better than ClickFunnels. But and then same with like all the other bells and whistles Builderall, ClickFunnels doesn't have. Now, in my opinion, when you start offering as a company, as a software, a ton of different things, we do this, and this, you end up doing them all in a slightly mediocre fashion. So you don't do anything incredibly. Whereas ClickFunnels has focused on funnel creation and email automation, so pretty much just marketing automation, and they do it very, very, very well. And that's why the big names still haven't switched to Builderall. The big names all stick with ClickFunnels because they know that ClickFunnels is still the leading software when you want to create successful sales funnels and when you want to create successful email automation. So that's the difference there. If you don't care so much, if you're like, hey, I just need some basic stuff done, and I don't want to do all the, I don't want to spend hours like ClickFunnels reading all this, these pointers and perfecting this funnel and stuff like that. I just kind of want to do some basic stuff. Builderall is a great solution for you. If you kind of want a long-term game and you want to build a big business that's legitimate, you want to go with ClickFunnels, who's been around for a while, is more reliable, and who all the big players use, right? There's a reason big players use things like that. Okay. So they both offer custom domains. You can customize and add each of these to your own domain, no problem. They both have a membership area where you can create courses and then send people to your courses that are hosted in your Builderall or your ClickFunnels platform. They both have integrations with Stripe and with PayPal and JVZoo and whatever your payment processor is. They both work great with those payment processors. I kind of want to go over then the major differences. The major differences are Builderall has apps. It can create videos. It has a lot of bells and whistles, and its affiliate program, if that's what you like to do, has a lot of momentum right now. Okay, so it's just taking off, and so you can do very well in their affiliate program. And actually, if you sign up with the Builderall affiliate program with the link down below, you actually get access to my complete affiliate course that I sell for. Right now, I think it's selling for $497 on my website, $497. And if you sign up as a Builderall affiliate or with a ClickFunnels account, either one of those, I have the 2 links below. I'm going to give you that course completely for free, okay? Which is an incredibly valuable deal. It can help you succeed pretty much almost immediately as an affiliate of either one of those. But anyway, Builderall has a lot of momentum. ClickFunnels has a ton of other products, a ton more training. They have the sticky cookie, which means that as an affiliate, you can send somebody to even $1 book, and then they sign up for ClickFunnels and 5 or 6 more other products, and you can make hundreds of dollars off that person just by sending them to a book. ClickFunnels has also been around longer. They're more reliable. They've been through the storms, right? They've kind of set up systems that work. Builderall is kind of more fresh. They run off of JVZoo, a little smaller, probably smaller support. They don't have a team of developers. A lot more could go wrong with Builderall. In my opinion, ClickFunnels is more likely to exist in 3 years versus Builderall, which is kind of just now getting started. It could be a passing fad when people realize that something could go wrong. And the other thing is, I think ClickFunnels owns email automation. So Builderall, I've heard things that their email I haven't seen this personally, and I haven't tested it extensively, but I've heard issues with the mail from Builderall all going to junk mail. So there's really no point in good email automation if your mail all goes to the junk mail. Versus ClickFunnels, which basically uses a SMTP provider like SendGrid, or you basically set it up yourself, so you won't have issues like that. So I hope I've given you the differences. Maybe I kind of wanted to peek a little bit like the app creator. So the builder, if we want to do a quick app creation, it is kind of cool. And so quite honestly, I have both, and I use ClickFunnels for all my funnels and my email automation, and I'm kind of starting to check Builderall out for some app design, some video design, and a lot with their affiliate program. There's a lot of people that could benefit from Builderall that maybe could not from ClickFunnels at this point, and you can capitalize on that. But anyway, you can create a new app, call it like a Realtor app. Oh, this was my test app that I was making actually. So you can create apps and publish them straight to the App Store, which is pretty cool, right? So here's a little sample realtor map. You can, in the application, you can add properties. Okay, so you can have different properties, and I'm trying to see, I can't remember how I was able to do that. You can add properties, you can add ways for people to schedule appointments with you, lots of cool things that you can do, and you can basically tell a realtor, hey, I can create an app for you for $500, and then you can plug it into Builderall and be done. So it's pretty cool. I mean, the app creator is pretty cool, regardless of how reliable it is. It's a pretty cool idea. There's not a lot of companies out there that can offer that. So that's the app creator. Let me go back here. I think I've covered everything in there. So the idea is, like I said, maybe I just have too much money, which I definitely don't. But I do have both. I'm paying $29 for Builderall, and I'm doing the $97 ClickFunnels plan currently. And then I use ActiveCampaign as my email autoresponder, which is, in my opinion, the best autoresponder on the planet. So, hey, I'll throw a link into ActiveCampaign down below as well. But anyway, those are the major differences. Guys, like I said, I am an affiliate marketer who has done very well with ClickFunnels, and now that Builderall is coming out, I can almost guarantee I'll do well with that as well. And so if you want access to my really, really beefy course that teaches how I do this, in fact, let me show you here. In my ClickFunnels account, just so you know, I'm not pulling your leg, and that this course really can teach you to succeed as an affiliate marketer for either Builderall or ClickFunnels. I've made $25,000 as a ClickFunnels affiliate in about 6 months. As you can see, I make between $200 and $500 a day. So I do very well as an affiliate, and you can get access to my course where I teach you all my strategies just by signing up for the Builderall and signing up as a Builderall affiliate, or signing up for ClickFunnels through my link, either one of those. So I hope you enjoyed this review. Like I said, I recommend ClickFunnels if you're going to be serious about funnel creation and email automation. Builderall is great if you kind of don't need to be super serious about any of those, and maybe you really need something that can create apps or something like that. But I'm always wary when something offers a ton of bells and whistles, because it typically just doesn't excel at any one thing. Thanks a lot, guys. Subscribe. There's a subscribe link down below. Subscribe. I offer tons of value to my subscribers. Anytime there's a new cool thing, I try to introduce it very quickly. So subscribe down below. Again, this is Spencer from Builderpreneur. Thanks so much, and keep on going.